everyone, welcome to Eat, Sleep, Repeat. I'm Jessica and today we are here at Suzy's Frozen Custard. We're going to get to try some of her famous custard today, and we're also going to get to find out how they make it and even some of the waffle cones as well. And of course, my personal favorite part, we are going to get to try it. So come on, let's go check it out. So something that you may not know about me is that I have a really big sweet tooth. So let's go check out this custard. Hey Suzy!
Hey Jessica, how are you?
I'm good, and I am wanting some custard, but I really have no idea what I want to get today.
Well, you came to the right place then. We've got a lot of good flavors today, and I know you like the cake batter, but we have a lot of options, and these are all our flavors. If you wanted to try anything, I can give you a sample taste.
Ooh, yes, I love samples. What do I smell?
Something
smells really good.
Just making some waffle cones, yeah.
Those smell awesome.
Yeah, you want to come on in and I'll show you how I do it?
We can actually come in?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Come on in. Hey Jessica, come on back here. This is where we make the waffle cones.
Yeah, waffle cones are my favorite kind of cone.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. We sell a lot of them. We make them every day. And of course, you know, it's a guess as to how much to make for a day because I never know. We might sell 10 or 15 or 30 or 40. I never know. But yeah, we make them, and we also make them in the waffle bowls. And that way, you know, we have these size here. The customer can fill it with whatever they want, and we can put a lid on it and take it home. But the cones, you know, the cones are pretty much one size. And people say to me, well, you know, how much can I get in a waffle cone? And I say, well, as much as you want. It can be 1, 2, 3, or 4 scoops of ice cream, you know, whatever.
Like a limit?
Well, you know, it's like a matter of, you know, yes, physics at one point, like how much can you literally hold in that?
Sure.
But yeah, 4s are big size scoop, and that's a lot of ice cream. If you eat 4 scoops of ice cream, I think you'd be happy.
You're a champ.
Yeah, but we will do whatever you want. So this one's done now, and of course the trick is to do it quickly because as they cool, they harden pretty fast, and then you want to be able to get that cone shape without a hole. That's the goal. No hole in the bottom.
You don't want to lose your ice cream.
Right. It would be a little messy if you did. And that's how you make a waffle cone.
Awesome.
The history, the sports, the stories, the events. Armstrong Local Programming puts the focus on our community. Watch to learn about new events or discover the rich history of our area. You can find local programming on your local programming channel and on demand. Want even more? Subscribe to the Armstrong One Wire channel on YouTube. It's our town all the time with Armstrong Local Programming. One Wire, infinite possibilities.
So we're here now where the custard is made. So Suzy's going to show us exactly how this all comes together,
Yeah,
right?
sure. Well, what we're going to make right now is just some vanilla ice cream, but we have 75 different flavors of custard ice cream that we can make, and it just depends on, you know, what the flavor is for the day. And we have a pre-scheduled calendar that we use to schedule our flavors so that you can always look for your favorite coming up. And you can get that calendar here at the store or on our Facebook page and see what the flavor of the day is. But we always have a variety of flavors here to choose from. And like I said, sometimes we'll put actual fruit in with the custard as we make it. Or we'll add in nuts as the ice cream's coming out, or coconut, candies, you know, whatever the flavor of the day happens to be. And we get our mix. It comes actually in these 2.5 gallon bags. It is a pre-made custard mix that I get from a dairy in Evans City, Marburger Dairy. And so they actually prepare the mix for me, and then I just create the flavors that we have here at the store.
So this is like a base
Right.
It's not even vanilla, right?
It is vanilla,
Okay.
but I do add in another vanilla flavoring, which is unique to my particular custard. We actually get our vanilla from a company in Philadelphia called Lloyd's, so it's a very nice vanilla that we add in. And just to say what a custard is, because that is a big question, and we get that a lot. And we've been doing this for 10 years now. So making a custard ice cream, and we actually have been serving ice cream 15 years here. We were a franchise for the first 5 years, but we've been doing Suzy's for 10 years now. And when we opened up, thank you.
You're welcome.
July 4th actually was our opening date in 2001, so it's been 15 years. But the custard ice cream is called custard because there's a little bit of egg yolk in the mix that I use, and that's why it's called a custard. And because of that, it gives it a really smooth, creamy texture when the ice cream is done. And it also enhances the flavor. I mean, I don't think there's anything like it around. But we can go out front here if you'd like, and I can show you the flavors we have here today while this is finishing up. This is actually our main cabinet that we serve the customers out of. We actually have a drive-through, which is, right across from the cabinet here, and then our front windows where we serve most of the customers. The drive-through gets a lot of business. Even on the nicest day, a lot of people want to just drive through and get their ice cream and keep on going. So it's a real convenience, especially when it's not nice out and it's raining. But, we do the custard ice cream, and we have a variety always of at least, 6 or 7 or 8 different flavors of ice cream here every day. And then we also do Italian ices, which are very big sellers. There's some days when it's hot out, I think I actually sell more ice than ice cream. And there's all kind of different flavors. Today we have mango, black cherry, peach, lemon, watermelon, strawberry, blue raspberry, and it keeps going. So the ices are nice because there's no dairy in them. And a lot of people, can't tolerate the dairy today, so they can come and have the ice.
It's a nice option.
Yeah, and also one of our biggest sellers are our gelatis that we take and we layer the ice cream with the ices in a cup. So you can get that in whatever flavor you want, or you can switch up the flavor of ice cream and maybe do cake batter instead of vanilla. Some people like a lot of cake batter.
Like me.
Well, cake batter is actually my biggest seller.
That's what I was going to ask what your most popular flavor was.
Cake batter and black raspberry. They're here every day because we sell so much of those 2 flavors, along with chocolate and vanilla.
Now, is that black raspberry custard or ice?
Black raspberry ice cream.
Okay.
So there's the ice cream is done cooking.
Perfect timing.
And we can go back and show you how it comes out of the machine. Okay, so now the ice cream is done, and it just dispenses out of the machine. We can either do it fast or slow. If I'm adding anything in to the ice cream, this is where I would want to do that.
Okay.
And like I said, if I was doing a butter pecan, the pecans would be going in now.
Okay.
And we would slow it down and actually stop it to layer it, and then we would start it up again. But this is pretty much it, and it doesn't take too long. Now I just made a gallon of mix here, so if I would do a full bucket, it would be fill this whole bucket up would be my flavoring.
Okay.
And if I had a little spoon right here, I would give you a little taste, because this is when it's really the freshest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I meant to.
We can grab one.
Have that. Yeah.
We should probably grab one.
And that's it.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. So usually there's a little bit in the machine that we like to finish pulling out, because it doesn't always all come out. And we make this, and then at the end of the day when we're done making it, of course we rinse between flavors and, keep it clean. And then we tear it all down and wash and sanitize everything to the next day. And, there's some flavors that you have to be careful with, like peanut butter has a lot of people, allergens with the peanut butter. So if we did that flavor, it would be last, and then the machine would be taken down and sanitized.
Oh, that's smart.
And we also do a fat-free, no sugar added vanilla. It's the only thing that's not custard here. And we do that at the beginning, so there's no fat gets in that from the custard, So, we try to watch, and this is our holding cabinet back here. When we run out of a flavor out front, then we just come back here and pull one to fill in out front. So,
So usually, how many then do you usually have extra?
Well, I always have backups for vanilla because vanilla is the basis for everything. And then, of course, chocolate, and again, the cake batter and the black raspberry.
We see a theme here.
Yeah, don't want to run out of cake batter. I would be in big trouble if I ran out of cake batter,
So anybody that hasn't tried the cake batter needs to try the cake batter. Okay, so this is my favorite part of the show, where we get to eat stuff, because that's why this show is Eat, Sleep, Repeat. So I'm going to decide what I'd like to get. So Suzy's going to take us through their options here.
Okay. Well, yes, so there is quite a bit to choose from here, aside from if you just want to come up to the window and get a plain cone of a flavor, and you can get that again in a dish, or as we saw, the waffle cones or a regular cake cone. But then we also offer sundaes. You can't have ice cream without doing sundaes. So we have 30 different toppings of fruits and nuts and candies that you can create your own. We call it create your own sundaes. We have some specialty sundaes that are popular. Of course, the turtle sundae is a big seller with the pecans and the caramel and the hot fudge. And then the peanut butter cup sundae is always a big one with the ground up peanut butter cup and the peanut butter topping and the hot fudge topping. And I could go on, raspberry truffle, tin roof. So,
the s'more one
and
out there.
The s'more sundae is a new one for this year, so we can do that one too. And then, if you don't want to do a sundae, we do a lot with the gelatis. That's again where we take the ice cream and the ice flavors and layer them in a cup. Very, very popular. And if you don't want it just layered, we'll actually blend those flavors together for you too. And then we also do coffee drinks, frozen coffee drinks. We have French vanilla, hazelnut, cappuccino, caramel, and mocha.
Nice.
And of course, you can't have an ice cream shop without doing a banana split and hot fudge brownie sundaes. We do strawberry shortcakes. We do home-style cookies with the custard with any kind of topping that you might want. And then in the fall is our apple dumplings. They're very popular. We get them, we heat them up, and we put the ice cream on them. So they're very good. And of course, we do milkshakes, any kind of milkshake that you want. Could be made from the flavor of the day or any other topping that we have here in the store.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can have a cake batter milkshake. So there you go. New option for you.
Awesome.
And then we do a variety of frozen drinks too. So we can take the ice flavors, add them into a cup with Sierra Mist, and blend that as if it was a milkshake, but we call it a freeze, and then there's no dairy in that, so you can have that. Or we can take the ice and the ice cream with the Sierra Mist, blend that into a drink, and we call that a frost. Or we do a whip, which is just the custard and the Sierra Mist blended together. And then we have slush puppy flavors, and we do floats with them. And then we do a Suzy swirl. So we take
it just keeps going on and on.
We take our 3 sizes here, small, medium, and large, and we fill the cup with ice cream, and then we put in whatever candies you want. Again, there's a lot to choose from, and we blend that together. And then finally, we do a twister cone, which is taking the ice cream and the candies, and we blend that together, and then we actually press it out onto a cone. So you could get an Oreo, you could get a peanut butter cup, you can get a cookie dough. I mean, I could just go through the list, but we have, endless flavors of twister cones that we do too. So there's a lot to choose from. We can pack it up in pints and quarts to take it home. And I think that's kind of the whole menu in a nutshell. So what can I get for you today?
Well, it's very hard to choose from because everything sounds amazing. But I've never had a gelati, so I think I would like to try that today.
All right. So you first have to decide what flavor of ice cream you want.
Well, that's easy.
Okay.
No question there. Cake batter.
Cake batter?
Sure.
Okay. So then our ice flavors today, you could pick from those. And I think you said you wanted to try the mango or the peach. You're
kind
debating.
Of on the fence
okay.
with those two,
So we're
sure.
going to actually let you taste test, which we really encourage here at Suzy's to anybody that walks up to the window, because it's such a variety, and why buy something if you don't know you really like it? So
exactly.
this is
Try
a little
before you
sample
buy.
spoon, and there's the mango. So you can try that one.
That's
And then we'll
nice.
give you a
That's really good.
little taste of the peach.
This is going to be a hard choice.
But hey, again, you could have both flavors. We could do a scoop of each, And that's, all part of what we do here is just to create something for each individual customer. You can just put them down there.
I think I'm going to go with the mango.
You want the mango?
That was really, yeah.
Okay.
They're both really good. But
So then we're going to make a mango gelati. Oh, we're using cake batter. Sorry,
Yes,
almost did the
that's
vanilla.
okay.
Yeah, just habit.
Right.
So we're just going to do a scoop of the cake batter, and then we're going to do a scoop of the mango, and back to the cake batter. You always want to fill up the cup, so.
yeah.
And then we're going to finish it off with another scoop of the mango, and that's your gelati.
Nice.
Let me get you a spoon. And like I said, in the summertime, when it's hot, we do so many of these. Like I said, the ices are very refreshing in the summertime.
Oh yeah. That almost kind of tastes like a dreamsicle to me a little bit.
Yes, the mango would, yes.
Very good.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the menu. And again, every year we try to add in new flavors. Right now we're up to about 75 flavors. Just sit down. And every year we add in a new flavor of ice cream, and the ices too. So this year we've introduced the hazelnut, which I think you did say you tried.
Yes, I did. It was
And
good.
we introduced the salted caramel has been a really good seller.
Yeah.
And then dark chocolate also is a new flavor this year. So that kind of makes me want to mention, because the dark chocolate I started making as a request to a restaurant. Now, I'm actually featured on the menu in 2 local restaurants too.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Out of the Fire Cafe in Donegal has us on the menu up there now. So we supply them with a different flavor every week, and they kind of pick what flavor they want me to make.
Nice.
And so we've been experimenting with some flavors with them in doing some dark chocolate flavors. And Macaulay Manor here in Mount Pleasant also has us on the menu there. So that's kind of nice.
Great.
Yeah, because people are up in Donegal and they're finding out about us and coming down and wanting to try some more. Yeah. So
how did all of this come about? How did Suzy get it started?
Well, yes, my husband and I purchased this property about 16 years ago. As my husband actually had an office next door here on the property, we talked to Mr. Reynolds. Was a used car lot here for many, many years, and he was going to retire, so we decided to buy the property. And one thing led to another. We decided to try an ice cream place. So we were a franchise, I think I might have said that, for the first 5 years, and then this is our 10th year of making the frozen custard. So in the beginning, I had my 3 sons were still around, Adam, Jacob, and Ethan, and they all were involved in helping us actually get the property ready for the building and making the ice cream and working here. They worked here through high school and into college too. They were all here. Now they're grown and married and off on their own, but yes, it was a family affair from the beginning. So now it's my husband and I. Well, he doesn't do the in-store. He does the behind-the-scenes paperwork and all that needs done too. So it's mostly me running the store. Yeah. So.
Now, do you have anything besides this, like building, that you do as far as Suzy's goes?
Yes, actually, I have a portable ice cream cart that we take around to different events.
Okay.
And we've done many, many things over the years with the cart. It's traveled all around. And at this point in time, sometimes it's actually hard. I actually have to turn people down that call and want me to come do different things, because I can't be here and do that too. But
Sure.
I've done Mount Pleasant home football games for about over 10 years now. I'm there for the band. I go, and I always say I've been to Mount Pleasant football games for about 12 years, and I've yet to see a game because I'm in the back scooping ice cream, which is no lie. And so any proceeds that we have, we give back to the band boosters. So we've raised over $3,000 for them
awesome.
in this time. And I always do the car cruise for the Glass Festival up here in town that's coming up in August. We do that. Again, it's a benefit to give back to the borough. I've done, cancer relays. I've gone around to the grade schools and done different events for the grade schools. And I've actually been invited by different businesses to come do employee. Harmon House has had me down there many times to do an employee thank you through the years. So, like I said, that's so many things to even think about, but it's been a nice way to get people to try the ice cream besides being at the store, because a lot of people would then say, oh, this is pretty good. I think I'm going to find you. And it's been a nice opportunity for me, plus to give back to the community and give some money back to the town and the people that support us through all these years. Yeah, it's been very nice. But it's, again, having been here this many years, the other nice thing about it is having had so many nice people and girls and guys too working for me here. I've employed it's been over 100 young people in the course of the time we've been here. And mostly it's high school girls, but I've had girls here. One girl was here with me for 8 years through high school, college, and came back and got a job and continued to come back and give me a few days, and there's been many of them like that. From Mount Pleasant, Scottdale, York, Connellsville, all around the area. And it's a wonderful first job because these girls learn responsibility, they learn how to wait on the public and deal with the public, and they have fun, they have fun, and that's part of being here. It's being able to enjoy what you do and learn in the process. So I've been very fortunate to have such nice girls here.
Well, speaking of enjoying what you do, what is your favorite part about your job?
It's the customers. It's the customers, because there are so many loyal customers to what we do here. They come daily. Like, I'll see someone and they don't even pull off the highway there, and I'm starting to make what they want because I already know what they're getting. They come every day. And then there are people that literally come several times a day,
Wow.
And so I get to know people, and then when I don't see them come back at the beginning of the season, I get concerned and I wonder, are they okay? What happened? And you get to know people, and I might not know their names, but I know who they are, and I talk to them. It's the people, definitely the people, and just getting to serve everyone and getting to know. And people will see me out in public and they'll kind of look at me and smile, and they'll think I know her, but I don't know from where, and then they realize, Suzy. I serve them ice cream. Yep. Yeah. So
do you like being in this location, being in Mount Pleasant?
Well, yes. My husband and I aren't originally from here, and
I didn't know that.
Yes, we've been here. So it'll be 34 years, and we chose to live here. We chose to make this our home because we just like the area, and it's beautiful, and so I've enjoyed being here. Like I said, now my kids are grown and gone, and I'd like to be able to visit them a little bit now too.
Right.
It's a great place, and maybe later we'll get to see the view from this place is so awesome.
Can't beat it.
It really makes it here. It keeps me sane on those days when maybe it's not too busy, and I just enjoy being here. Yeah.
Well, Suzy, we really appreciate you letting us come in and try all your stuff and see how you make things here. So thank you so much for having us today.
Thanks, Jessica. It's been my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Well guys, there you have it, Suzy's frozen custard. We had an amazing time, and of course, the custard was so good. So if you have not been out here, you should definitely come out and try it. And if you have been here, I'm sure you learned some new things today that you may want to come out and try again or try for the first time. So thanks again for stopping in at Eat, Sleep, Repeat. We'll see you next time.